Greek mythology, the kind mother, Demeter. Demeter, goddess of the harvest. A mother whose paranoia and overprotectiveness have broken past their limits out of sheer love for her daughter. Zeus, the supreme god. Demeter's husband. A deadbeat dad who always avoids conflict and tries to dodge the issue. Persephone, Demeter's daughter. Married into the underworld, she's a modern girl who coolly brushes off her mother's overly heavy love. Hades, king of the underworld. Earnest and stiff. His stomach always hurts from the phone calls he gets from his mother-in-law. Demeter. Part 1. The report to Zeus and the betrayal. Demeter, worrying about her daughter who hasn't returned. Zeus is carelessly lying on the sofa drinking alcohol. Demeter bursts in, her face pale. Demeter, hey you! Something terrible has happened. My sweet Persephone is nowhere to be found. She went out to pick flowers this morning and hasn't come back, even though it's already evening. She must have been kidnapped. Mobilize the armies of the gods right now, and search for her. Zeus. Scratching his head awkwardly. Ah. Demeter. Calm down. Well, about that, there's no need for a search, we know where she went. Hades, see, he was really insistent about taking Persephone as his wife. In light of his manly passion, I went ahead and gave him permission as her father, and sent her off to the underworld. Demeter. Stunned. As if time stopped for a moment, her voice drops an octave. Huh? What did you just say? You gave Hades permission? You knew where she went? You knew and you kept it from me? Zeus. Well, I knew you'd fiercely oppose it, and Hades isn't a bad guy, so… Demeter. Suddenly shouting, her voice cracking. You knew! You knew everything? Oh, I see. I guess I was the only one who mistakenly thought we were raising our child together as husband and wife. While I'm covered in mud every single day, breaking my back growing the earth's wheat and supporting the world's dining tables, you were sneaking around behind my back, scheming to sell off your own daughter. And you call yourself a father. And you call yourself the king of the gods. Zeus. Selling her off sounds terrible. It's a marriage. A marriage. Demeter. A marriage. Taking her away without a single word of consultation with me, her mother, is no proper marriage. If you think you brothers can just keep running the world based solely on your own convenience, you are gravely mistaken. Fine. If you're gonna leave me out of the loop like this, I have an idea of my own. Starting tomorrow, I will turn every field on earth into a barren wasteland. Not a single grain of wheat, not a single blade of grass will grow. Whether mankind starves to death or the world perishes, I couldn't care less. As the price for stealing my daughter and breaking my heart, I'm taking the whole world down with you. Zeus. Hey now, that's a bit of an overreaction. You don't have to go that far. Demeter. An overreaction? My own daughter was kidnapped, and you call it an overreaction? Oh, to you, I was just a convenient woman who grows the crops, wasn't I? You think you can just ignore me no matter how much I cry or scream. Fine. I never want to see your face again. Go to the underworld and get my daughter back right now. Or else starting tomorrow, this earth will be cast into eternal winter. Part 2. The curse of home cooking and the phone call to her daughter. Demeter enthusiastically cooking for her daughter. Demeter's kitchen. A large pot is bubbling on the stove. Demeter is in a great mood, humming a tune as she stirs with a ladle. Demeter. There we go. Perse's favorite meat and potato stew with barley, and my special pumpkin soup. Being taken to a gloomy place like the underworld, she's probably not eating anything decent. Once she tastes her mother's home cooking, she'll surely cry tears of joy and say there's no place like home, and mom is the best. Demeter picks up her smartphone and calls Persephone. It rings a few times before Persephone answers. Persephone, voice. Hello, Mom? I'm a little busy right now. Demeter. Oh, Perse. Right now, I'm making a mountain of your favorite foods, using choice vegetables bathed in plenty of sunlight. Mom wanted to see your happy face so badly, I've been standing in front of the fire since this morning, sweating and working hard. When can you come home? Shall I come pick you up right now? Persephone, voice. Sorry, I can't go over there today. Right now I've got a mountain of paperwork to file for the dead in the underworld. And it's taking forever. Also, I already ate out with Hades, so I don't need any food. Demeter. Her smile completely freezes. Huh? You don't need it? Did you just say you don't need it? Demeter. Shouting into the receiver with a passive-aggressive yet intense fury. What do you mean you don't need it? Do you know your mother has been watching this pot non-stop, so you could have a warm meal whenever you came home? With your one little phrase, I don't need it, The blood, sweat, and tears your mother poured into this meal have been reduced to literal garbage. You ate out with Hades? You're telling me a freezing cold meal eaten in a gloomy basement full of ghosts is better than your mother's love-filled home cooking? Persephone, voice. I never said that. It's just that I'm busy with work and I already ate, so. Demeter. Work. If you think saying work makes everything okay, you're dead wrong. The one who raised you this far wasn't this Hades guy, it was your mother. Every time you toss me aside with the word busy, my heart is torn to shreds. Fine, if your mother's cooking is such a nuisance, I'll never cook for you again. I'll throw all this food into the nearest ditch, and while I'm at it, I'll chuck the Earth's spring and summer right into the trash bin too. Starting tomorrow, I will wither all the wheat in the world, and subject mankind to a great famine. Billions of humans will suffer from starvation, because you wasted your mother's love. Go ahead and eat your delicious meals comfortably with your husband over there, carrying that heavy burden on your back. Persephone, voice. Exasperated. Sigh. Geez, you're always so dramatic. I'm hanging up. Demeter. Wait just a minute. I'm not finished talking to you. Ah, my own daughter hung up on me. There is no mother in this world more miserable than me. Part 3. The angry call to her son-in-law, Hades. Demeter, supposedly showing consideration for her son-in-law like a mature adult. Hades is holding his head in front of a mountain of paperwork. A blaring ringtone echoes through the room. The screen reads, Mother-in-law. Hades sighs deeply, braces himself, and answers the phone. Hades. Hello, mother-in-law? It's Hades. What can I help you with today? Demeter, voice. Initially speaking, in an eerily distant, polite tone. Oh, Hades? Pardon me for interrupting your work. Well, I am her mother after all, and I was just worried she might be causing you trouble over there, so I decided to call. Is she doing the cleaning and laundry properly? The cold air in the underworld hasn't made her sick, has it? Hades. Ah no, Persephone is actually doing very well. She's been extremely helpful. However, my apologies, but I'm right in the middle of judging the dead, so my hands are a bit tied at the moment. Demeter, voice. A momentary pause. Oh, is that right? Your hands are tied. Are you trying to say talking to me is getting in the way of your work? Hades. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's purely an issue of time. Demeter, voice. Her tone changes instantly, firing off words like a machine gun. What's with that attitude? My sheltered daughter, who I raised with so much care I'd put her in my own eye and it wouldn't hurt, was dragged away by some shady guy like you, and I spend every single day with a crushing tightness in my chest. Normally, wouldn't it be customary for you to come greet me with a word or two, like, Mother-in-law, thank you for raising Persephone so wonderfully. The vegetables from the surface are always delicious. And instead, what? You're busy? Are you saying dealing with dead people is more important than me? Hades. No. Maintaining the underworld is an official duty related to the order of the world, so. Demeter, voice. To hell with order. To me, Persephone is everything. If you're going to alienate me with cold logic like your ruthless laws and official duties, I have an idea of my own. If you enjoy dealing with dead people so much, I'll turn every human on Earth into a corpse and send them all to the underworld at once. You can drown in the paperwork for billions of people every day, with no time to sleep, and be crushed by the weight of your own work. It's only fitting punishment for a man who has no respect for the mother who gave birth to his wife. Hades, massaging his temples and holding his stomach. Mother-in-law, please, speak logically and calmly. Demeter, voice. So you're saying I'm crazy? Oh, I see. Between the two of you, I'm just treated like some insane, hysterical old hag. Fine. Then prepare yourself because I'll show you true terror. Hades wordlessly hangs up the phone and slumps over his desk. Part 4. From congratulations to a scene from hell, pregnancy announcement and conflicting birth plans. The kind Demeter, who jumps up from the bottom of her heart to celebrate the birth of her grandchild. As Demeter is enjoying some tea, she receives a three-way call on her smartphone from Persephone and Hades. The two on the screen are smiling happily. Demeter. Oh, Perse and Hades. What are you two doing together? Did you go out of your way to call just to coldly tell your mother, if you have no business with me, I'm hanging up again? Persephone. No. Today I have a proper announcement for you, Mom. Listen, I'm having a baby. You're going to be a grandmother, Mom. Hades. Mother-in-law, we have finally been blessed with a child, your first grandchild. Persephone and I are truly overjoyed. We wanted to tell you first, so we called. Demeter. So surprised she nearly drops her teacup. her face brightening instantly. "Oh my, really? Is it true? Oh, I'm so happy, congratulations. My sweet Persephone is finally carrying a life and becoming a mother. Oh, heavens above to grant me, the goddess of the harvest, such a precious, wonderful blessing. All right, if that's the case, your mother can't just sit still. Let's immediately book the finest maternity hospital on that sunny, sacred hill on the surface. Or would it be better at my house after all? And for baby clothes, Mom will grow premium cotton from scratch in the fields, spin the thread, and hand-stitch them for you, stitch by stitch. Persephone, thanks for being so happy for me, Mom. But you see, I'm planning to give birth at the hospital in the underworld castle. Hades has a lot of excellent court physicians, and traveling back and forth to the surface with a big belly would be physically taxing, so I figured it'd be safer. Demeter. Her massive smile vanishes in an instant, and the depths of her eyes grow muddy. Her voice tone drops to the absolute lowest pitch. Give birth at the underworld castle. Excellent physicians? I see. What did you just say? You two intended to ignore my words from the very start, treating them as nothing but the ramblings of an old woman, Persephone. I didn't say anything like that. I'm just considering my health and our base of living moving forward. Demeter, are you out of your mind, making a damp, dark basement where the sun doesn't shine and ghosts and ghouls roam around the base for a newborn child? You two haven't understood a single millimeter of how much I looked forward to this, how much my heart leaped, or the blood-sweating effort I put into planning to welcome my first grandchild. Tossing my well-meaning suggestions straight into the trash and stomping on them is what you call a proper announcement, is it? You're just trying to say my existence is nothing but an eyesore, a nuisance, an outcast to your happy little family, aren't you? Hades, frantically waving his hands from the other side of the screen. Mother-in-law, please calm down. This was a decision made from a medical standpoint, prioritizing Persephone's health above all else. We never had any intention of neglecting you. Demeter. Hades, did you just tell me to calm down? You're looking at me with those cold, pitying eyes, thinking I'm just throwing a hysterical fit like some deranged mother off her rocker. As expected of the great king of the underworld, speaking so ruthlessly and logically. This is how you tear my sweet Persephone away from the light of the surface. And now you plan to lock my unborn first grandchild in that gloomy darkness, never letting me see them for the rest of my life? Hades, holding his stomach. Absolutely not. I haven't said a single word about not letting you see them. On the contrary, once the child is born, we very much want you to hold them. Demeter, I know it even if you don't say it. It shows in your attitude. Fine, if you're going to treat me like such a nuisance and a crazy old hag, then I'll never look at my grandchild's face. I won't hold them, and I won't give a single cent for a celebratory gift. In exchange, I won't send any of the earth's sunny blessings, delicious rice, or vegetables down to the underworld either. You two can just raise your child in that moldy basement by yourselves, gnawing on shriveled potatoes with gloomy looks on your faces for the rest of your lives. Every time that child cries for milk, you and your husband can realize just how deeply you've hurt me. Demeter smashes the screen and cuts the call. She stands alone in the empty room, her shoulders heaving as she pants heavily. Demeter. Sigh. Nobody understands my feelings. Even though I think about everyone so much, and only say these things for their own good, truly there is no mother in this world more pitiful, lonely, and unrewarded than I am. Outside the window, the earth rapidly begins to freeze over, and they lived happily ever after.